with 27 fences to jump. A cheer from the crowd sends them on their way to the first, and it's the local hero Grey Abbey, 6 times a winner at Ayr, who shows them the way by 3 lengths to Frantic Tan and Gunther McBride, and then Shotgun Willy in 4th and Wonder Weasel in 5th, and then Enrique on the inside of Paris Pike, the 2000 winner, who jumped the first very hesitantly indeed, and one's gone at the first, skill-wise, has unseated David O'Meara at the very first fence. The others continue to the second. Grey Abbey from Gunther McBride, a slow jump. Frantic Tan and Shotgun Willy, they're all safely over that. David O'Meara still on the deck after that first fence mistake by Skill-wise. Meanwhile, approaching the open ditch, it's Grey Abbey from Gunther McBride and Frantic Tan and Shotgun Willy, and then Wishbone and Enrique. Enrique in a green cap. And they're followed by Wonder Weasel close up, with Paris Pike on the outside. Samuel Wilderspin in the mid-division at the moment, along with No Retreat and in at the top on the inside. Marlborough is held up by Paul Carberry towards the end of the field, with only 2 or 3 behind him. They include Take Control, Cypher Malta and Tony McCoy also right out the back, and all but the rank outsider is last. Slight mistake there by Cypher Malta. Swinging left-handed, Grey Abbey in front of Gunther McBride in the green and white diamond jacket as they run downhill. They're clear of Shotgun Willy in 3rd. Frantic Tan with the white face on the inside of Wishbone 4 and 5. Then in a noseband, Wonder Weasel wide of Enrique as they approach the first in the home straight on this circuit. Over 2 circuits to cover. Most of them landing safely there as they run slightly downhill to the next. Grey Abbey, Gunther McBride, Shotgun Willy, Wishbone, Frantic Tan on the inside. And then after those leaders, Wonder Weasel, Enrique, Last Option and Fiona Needham into about 9th place on the outside as they approach the next. Grey Abbey jumping boldly, which is more than can be said for Gunther McBride there, who made a mistake. Marlborough is now 1 from last, well off the pace, the top weight, as they run down towards the fence in front of the stands with 2 circuits to go. Grey Abbey, Gunther McBride, Shotgun Willy and Wishbone, followed by Wonder Weasel, and then Last Option, Paris Pike out wide, Frantic Tan, Enrique. In at the top, Samuel Wilderspin, No Retreat, and then right back to Take Control. Carberry crosses right out the back today, and then Cypher Malta, Marlborough, and all but. Mick Fitzgerald is watching. Mick, you'd have been on Marlborough. He's giving them a big start, but a long way to go.
Yeah, a hell of a long way to go. I'd be very happy if I was Paul. Missed the first, but he's jumped quite nicely since. Don't be alarmed if you've back Carberry cross. I had a word with Liam Cooper when I went into the weighing room earlier, and his instructions were this time over this trip: give the horse a bit of a chance, ease your way into it after you've gone a circuit and a bit.
Yes, in recent outings, Carberry Cross has been ridden quite close to the pace. He's got just 3 or 4 behind him at the moment, but they start down the back straight once again, and it's Grey Abbey from Gunther McBride. They've been 1 and 2 throughout so far, followed in 3rd by Shotgun Willy, and then Wishbone in 4th place. After these, Wonder Weasel not too far away in the noseband, out wide in a black jacket, that's Paris Pike. Back on the inside, Frantic Tan, Enrique behind them, and at that next fence it was Gunther McBride that took over. A blunder by Cypher Malta, and all but is a faller in the rear. And young Tom Malone having his first ride this side of the Irish Sea. On towards another open ditch. Gunther McBride from Grey Abbey, Shotgun Willy, and then Wishbone in 4th place. Tailing off is in at the top. It's not doing a tap. Right out the back now. Gunther McBride leads them over the next from Grey Abbey. Shotgun Willy in 3rd place. And then towards the inside, Enrique. Behind these, Wonder Weasel. Wishbone still right there as well as they jump the last in the back straight. The favourite Carberry Cross has moved up to the midfield now as they jump that one. Paris Pike has lost a few places. Marlborough is still held up. 1 from last. No Retreat is last in at the top. Has been pulled up. Running downhill again, back towards home. And it's Gunther McBride and Richard Johnson on the outside of Brian Harding on Grey Abbey. And they're about 4 or 5 lengths clear of Shotgun Willy. And then Wishbone as they approach this next plain fence. Gunther McBride shortening up into it from Grey Abbey. Wishbone and Shotgun Willy are 3rd and 4th. And they are chased then after a gap of about 8 lengths to Wonder Weasel, with Enrique and Last Option, who's still in the leading 7 or 8. And then behind these is Carberry Cross, and then Frantic Tan on the inside. Marlborough creeping forward, Paris Pike out wide. Then Samuel Wilderspin as they jump the next. And it's Grey Abbey that's back in front there. They'll sail across. Frantic Tan has lost ground. And now back towards the fence in front of the stands. And it's Grey Abbey that's going to jump this just ahead of Gunther McBride. There won't be much between them. Wishbone, a terrible fall. Wishbone in 4th place and interferes fractionally with Last Option. The horse still down. Is Gunther McBride in front, passing the stands. From Grey Abbey in 2nd, Shotgun Willy is 3rd, then Last Option Enrique, Carberry Cross, Paris Pike, Wonder Weasel and Marlborough, and then Take Control and Samuel Wilderspin. Well out the back, Cypher Malta not going very well, no retreat, and Frantic Tan tailing off. John, they make their way out onto the final circuit. Which one would you like to be on?
Well, there's half a dozen still travelling well here at the moment, Simon. They've got a sensible gallop, just been quickening it up all the time. But at the moment, you've got to say the horse in front, Gunther McBride, looks to be quite happy. Hasn't jumped as well as I've seen him jump in the past, but when it comes to galloping, he looks to be going quite comfortable. And Carberry Cross just coming there close enough now.
Yes, he's moved right into contention, Carberry Cross, as they jump the first in the back straight. We may have a problem at the final fence here. The horse and rider, after that horrid fall, Wishbone and Paul Robson, they're both still down. It may mean that they'll have to omit the final fence. Meanwhile, Gunther McBride's over. Carberry Cross has gone there. Carberry Cross unseats there. Carberry Cross, Liam Cooper on the deck just as he was getting into the race. And Gunther McBride in front still with Grey Abbey. They've been 1st and 2nd all the way so far. Shotgun Willy in the red and white jacket in 3rd. Then Enrique, behind Enrique, then Take Control in a yellow cap moving well. Marlborough's getting right into the race now under Paul Carberry in the white sleeve jacket, the top weight going well. Last Option is right there as well, and these are chased by Wonder Weasel. So continuing down the back straight for the final time then, the last in the back straight. Richard Johnson goes for a big jump on Gunther McBride. He's still in front, the Racing Post Chase winner. From Grey Abbey in 2nd, Shotgun Willy in 3rd place as they run left-handed once more. Take Control in 4th. Then Marlborough in 5th, a gap to Enrique. Last Option is now struggling to go on, and then a gap to Wonder Weasel, and Paris Pike, the 2000 winner, is now tailing off. They start for home then, Gunther McBride and Grey Abbey in 2nd place, over 4 out. Gunther McBride, Grey Abbey, Marlborough on the outside trying to challenge. It'll be a tremendous run under such a big weight. Shotgun Willy on the inside, then Take Control. They will be missing the final fence. So this is the 2nd last. Gunther McBride from Grey Abbey, Shotgun Willy, Take Control. Marlborough now being anchored behind these as they race down now towards the what would have been the 2nd last. Gunther McBride's over ahead of Grey Abbey in 2nd place. Shotgun Willy on the inside, then Take Control back in 4th place. They're having to shift right-handed. Grey Abbey's battling back on the near side. The air specialist of Gunther McBride. Shotgun Willy up the inside. Take Control's in behind them. They're back on the racecourse, 4 in a line. Shotgun Willy fast side forges ahead. Take Control on the near side. A late lunge. Take Control gets there from Shotgun Willy. Gunther McBride in 3rd, Grey Abbey 4. Then in 5th, Enrique, followed by Last Option, and a long way back then to Marlborough, who got very tired indeed. It was a rough finish in the end. The leaders had to be steered round the final fence. Skill-wise and Paul Robson still both down. It was a horrid fall. But Take Control eventually got a run up the near side to land the spoils in the hands of Ruby Walsh here at 20-1 in the colours of David Johnson. Martin Pipe winning the Scottish National again. He won it with Run for Free back in 1993. Take Control has snatched it in the last couple of strides from Shotgun Willy. It was a dramatic finish. Gunther McBride and Grey Abbey both ran tremendous races from the front, but Take Control, ridden out the back in the early stages by Ruby Walsh, has outstayed them all in the end. 3rd in the Hennessy earlier in the season, then rather lost his way, this horse, but he's always been a stout stayer, and he's back on song today. Shotgun Willy's run a marvellous race in 2nd place, but it's Take Control who took control in the last 2 strides to win the Scottish National.